we're going to use this acrylic box here, plastic box that we're going to use, and we're going to drop our gold tape cylinder right inside. This is going to be the cover inside of our base. So we'll put that over here like this. Now we're simply going to take our bottle and drop it inside. We're going to take this sharp blade like this, and we're going to put it through the slit and cut the bottle right in half. So it goes right through here. We just start sawing away, and it actually goes right through the bottle. Now you can actually show where it went through the bottle, but if it actually went through the bottle, wouldn't you be able to do that? I would think you could do that if it actually went through the bottle, wouldn't you? I would think you could. Or if you put it back and pull the blade out, then you can show that the bottle never really was cut in half to begin with. That's what we call a magical illusion. It didn't really get cut in half, it was just an illusion. Now that's how they would saw something in half, but I'm not going to do that trick for you today. I'm not going to do that. So, we'll put that off to the side, and let's do something else for you guys. Now I have a friend, a magician friend. He builds magical illusions for magicians all over the world. He lives in Dubuque, Iowa. Very lucky to have him in our state. And very good friend of mine. Now, he knew I was doing 180 shows in June and July. I do that every July. And he said, hey, if you're going out to the kids, would you show them this brand new illusion? So I was the first one in the world to do this illusion. You guys, this is probably the first time you've seen this, because there's really no other magicians doing it right now, unless he's made some in between June 1st when I got to talking to him. So this is a very fast trick. It happens extremely fast. Don't blink, you'll miss it. And it's so new, I don't even have a story to go with it yet. I just don't. Now this is a colored block. It's not a Rubik's Cube. We did that trick last year. Alright, this is just a colored block with lots of colors. It's just for decoration. We're going to drop it inside of our box like this. I'm going to take our magic wand, put it through the cube to make sure it doesn't get out. We'll put this wand through the box to make sure it doesn't get in. Now I'm simply going to take the lids, put them over the top just like so. This happens so fast, don't blink. 1, 2, 3, and it changes that fast. That's how quickly it happens. Now, do you think you ought to start making that trick for other magicians around the world? Yeah. Isn't that cool? Fastest magic trick I've ever seen. All right, let's clear that off. Let's get started with our show.
That's cool.
All right, let's have some more fun. This is a trick I do in every show. Don't scoot the blue rope up because we're going to need the room for volunteers. Now this is a trick I do in every show. It's just to motivate the kids, to show them how easy magic can be. I actually teach about hundreds of children every year how to do this trick. In fact, just this summer I think I've taught about 125, plus a few adults how to do it too. It's done in 3 pieces of rope, all different sizes. I'll need volunteers to pull on the rope to make sure it's nice and tight. Here's one for you. And how about you, sir, in the red? All right, go ahead and pull on it. Make sure it's nice and tight. If you see anything unusual, please let us know. I'll take them back when you're through. Look for a trap door, a mirror, a magnet. All right, who's going to be done first? All right, throw it back up. There's 1. 2. How about you, young lady? All done? All right, there's 3. We're going to line these up according to size, small, medium, and a large. Watch very carefully. This is actually one of my favorite rope tricks to do. We're going to take the small rope, put it up toward the top, the medium rope right alongside of it, and the long one right alongside of that. Just by snapping my fingers, you can actually see the magic happen. Young lady, did you see the magic happen? Oh, of course not. I would have been surprised if you said yes, because nothing's happened yet. But it's going on the count of 3. Watch this. Here we go. Watch this very carefully. Ready? 1, 2. Whoops, I said 3, and they all become the same size. We actually have 1 medium rope. We now have 2 medium ropes. We now have 3 medium ropes. All I have to do is to grab the ends, give them a little bit of a shake, and we've got the small rope back, the medium and long rope, all back to the original size. One of my favorites. Now, if you want to learn how to do a trick like this, they have magic books here at the library that will teach you. And I think Crystal has this trick in her books, if I remember correctly. So this trick is actually in, where are they at?
There's some on that end and some up here on top.
They got them on top here for you guys. You can check them out after the show. But I believe this trick is in one of her magic books here at the library. So you can learn how to do it yourself. All right, I need 1 volunteer. This volunteer has a chance to win some money while they're up here. I'm going to bring this young lady up. Come on up. Over here, if I may. Now, I'll ask you guys to be quiet. I'm not using a microphone, and that way she can hear my instructions. Now, what is your first name? Paige? Oh, that's a great name for a library. Paige. Now, Paige, you actually have a chance to win some money, but your chances are very small and tiny to win. But I'm going to be fair with you. If you win, you do get to keep the money, okay? But if you don't win, you know how that works, right? You got to go back and sit down, yeah? All right, high five. We'll seal the deal with the high five. All right, now I actually have some black bags up here. We have them numbered. We actually have bag number 1. We actually have bag number 2, and we have bag number 3. Now, I'm going to put these in numerical order, 1, 2, and 3. Paige, you get to decide which bag you think has the money, but here's your other problem. I'm going to say some things about these bags trying to fool you, all right? So I'm going to try to trick you when I say some stuff about this. So when you choose, you're going to think it's your choice, but it's really going to be the choice that I want you to choose. You just won't know the difference. We call this voice magic. Paige, you ready to play? Paige, you might choose bag number 3. That's the bag that the girls always choose. Hey, you're a girl. You might want to choose that one.
No.
Bag number 2, that's the bag that the boys always choose. Well, they might laugh and make fun of you if you choose that one. But bag number 1, that's the one that has the money in it. So do you want to go with number 3, the one the girls always choose? That's you, perfect match. Bag number 2, the one the boys always choose. They might laugh and make fun of you. Or bag number 1, that's the one that has the money in it. Which one do you want, Paige? Number 1?
Are you sure?
They always choose the boy or the girl. Yeah, I made a promise to you, Paige, and it looks like I lost. So that's for you. Open it up and show the audience what you want. She's won the money. Give her a round of applause. Hang on a minute. Paige won a $1 bill. Paige, if you've chosen bag number 3, though, the one that the girls always choose, inside was a $50 bill.
What the
$15 bill. That's one that the girls always choose. Paige, if you chose number 2, the one that the boys always choose, inside was another $50 bill. But you know what? She still leaves our stage a winner. She's going back with a $1 bill. Let's give her a big round of applause. Yes, this is real money, guys. Real money. Yep, I have actually lost money before in this, yeah. So you have to take a chance sometimes. Now, true story, I had a girl sit down when she won the $1 bill, and her mother spoke out in front of everybody and said, wouldn't it be nice if the kids could win the bigger bills? And before I could even answer her mother, her own daughter stood back up and said, but Mom, I won $1. It's all in perspective. The child was very happy. It was Mom who was upset. That's why we don't bring moms up for this illusion, because if they don't win the bigger bill, they're not happy. All right.
Yeah, I take bag 3 now.
That's a trick they always want me to repeat. All right, I need 6 volunteers to come up. 6 volunteers. I'm going to choose this guy right here. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. There's 4. There's 5. There's 6. Line up side by side. Get as close to the wall as you can. Get as close to the wall as you can. Young lady, I'm going to put you over here off to the side. All right? So you 5 stay over there. And what is your first name? Ashlyn is going to go first. Young lady, I can handle it. Thank you very much. I do this for a living. I can handle the audience. All right, Ashlyn is going to go first. You 5 kids are going to watch Ashlyn. Watch her carefully, because if you don't, when it's your turn, you won't know what to do, and you look kind of silly up there when you're not knowing what's going on. So watch her and copy her, and you'll know exactly what to do when it's your turn. So Ashlyn, I have a wooden box here in a cube with colors, okay? What you're going to do is to take the lid off the box and drop the cube in. Show everybody the color that you chose. We have some people over here. Go kind of slow so they can see it, okay, like this. Make sure our friends over here get to see it. Once she's done that, she's going to put the lid on it, put it behind her back with both hands, and she's going to say, ready, and then I'm going to turn around and tell her what color she chose, all right? So Ashlyn, go ahead and take this. Now, I don't have the Mission Impossible glasses. Yeah. I don't have the Mission Impossible glasses, right? No mirrors or cameras or anything? Okay. Now, I'm going to turn my back, show everyone the color. Kids, don't say the color out loud. I'll hear you. So just look at it. This is a look but don't talk trick. All right. Let us know when you're done. Don't say it out loud. Tell us when you're done. All done? I'm guessing that you went with the color black. Is that correct? Give her a round of applause. All right, give it to the next young lady. All right, young lady, any color you want. Make sure everybody gets to see it. Don't say it out loud. it out loud. All right. Now I'd like to ask you a question. Have you ever been walking down the street and you slipped on a big yellow banana? Did you choose yellow? Give her a round of applause. All right, you can go back and sit down. All right, sir, right over here. Let us know when you're ready. Tell us when you're done.
Yeah, show us the color.
Yeah, show them the color so that they know. I promise nobody's helping me.
Somebody's out right now.
Now you must have liked that money trick when you chose the color green, is that correct? Give him a round of applause! Now I heard somebody say that somebody's helping me. No, that's not correct. We're going to prove it with this guy right here. All right, go ahead, young lady. I'll even take my glasses off. How about that? Cover my eyes. Tell us when you're done. All right, keep it behind your back. Is it behind your back? All right. Close my eyes. I'm not going to even look at the audience. I'm just going to look at you. Oh, now you look like you're not feeling very well today, like you might have chose the color blue. Are you feeling a little blue? Is it blue? Give her a round of applause! All right, here you go, sir. I'll look over this way, just in case you think I'm cheating over here. Don't say it out loud. Tell us when you're done. You went with blue also. Is that correct? Give him a round of applause! All right. Now, what's your name? Casey. Casey, is that your first name? That's all I need. Casey, what we're going to have you do, because you heard an adult say that somebody's helping me, all right? I don't need help from the audience, so and nobody's working with me. So to prove that, you're going to go behind the curtain, choose a color, but don't show it to anybody this time. Now, we haven't said anything up between us, right? We have? We're likely to meet my son, Casey. He's not my son. All right, I want you to go behind the curtain, choose a color, don't show it to anybody this time. No, he is not working with me. This way, if there was someone in the room signaling me or helping me, how would I know unless he was the one doing it?
Well, yeah, he was on the school system.
He's not helping me, trust me. He wanted too much money. Now keep it behind your back when you come out. Keep it behind your back when you come out. Come on. You come out. Don't show the box to anybody, just keep it behind your back, all right? So nobody can know what this is because he was behind there, all right? Now, I think I know what color he chose. Raise your hand. You guys guess, and I will tell you if you're right or wrong. Who has a guess? What color do you think he chose? Not yellow. Not blue. It is red. Show him the red. Big round of applause. Very good. Well, that doesn't matter because sometimes certain colors aren't chosen at all. I've had a show where they choose blue every time but one time. So there was like 4 colors that weren't chosen. So, yeah, that doesn't really matter. All right, I could use another volunteer. Oh, hands down. Hands down. I've already got my volunteer. We are very lucky today. We have a very special guest out in the audience. This is a person who actually performs out in Las Vegas and Caesar's Palace every Friday, excuse me. You guys probably already know who I'm talking about. She goes by the name of Verna Vision, and she does a terrific job. And guys, you guys want to see her?
Yep.
Now, she told me not to bring her up. She was going to be embarrassed if we did. Guys, give a huge, huge Vandalia welcome for Miss Verna Vision from Caesar's Palace. Verna, would you come up and join us, please? Come on up. Give her a round of applause. Come on up. She's a little bit shy. She'll come up, though. Yeah, if you can make your way through the crowd or go around, that would be fine, too. Miss Verna Vision, we're lucky to have her here today, guys. She's fabulous, actually. She does a show out in Las Vegas at the Caesar's Palace every Friday night. So when you wonder where she leaves on Friday nights, that's where she is. And it's a tremendous show. I've seen it. Now, she's so good, I thought I'd have her perform here for you today. You can see she's a little embarrassed by this. But what Verna Vision doesn't realize is I brought her 2-piece costume that she wears out in Las Vegas. I've got it backstage. You guys want to see her put it on?
Yeah!
All right, now, if you know Verna Vision, you might want to get your cameras and video out and get it on Facebook for her. So come out and do some performing for you. Let's go backstage. She's very embarrassed, as you can see.
And I love her outfit.
Is it red one?
Yes. It's red. It's red. Red and something. Red and something. Red and what? I know. Oh, no, that's just him. But it's still coming.
All right, guys, we're going to give her some privacy while she gets changed. I want to tell you something about Verna Vision before we bring her out. She likes to work with children. So we're going to need a child to come up and help out with this trick. I need somebody that's familiar with cards. Somebody that's familiar with the deck of cards. All right, you're familiar with cards? Come on up, sir.
No.
I'm going to put you against the wall over here so you're not blocking anybody. What is your first name? Joseph. All right, Joseph. I've got a deck of cards here. We're going to get them out and have you choose a card. Now, Joseph, if I had to choose a card now, everybody's going to see what it is, so we don't want to do that. I'm going to turn him face down. This is our problem. See, the kids are sitting low. When I fan them out, they can look underneath and they can see the card that you chose. So we don't want them to see the card you chose. We only want you to see it. So make sure they don't get to see it. Make sure I don't get to see it. And make sure Verna Vision doesn't get to see it. So when I fan them out, shoot it as quickly as you can. Put it up against your stomach, and you can take a peek at it, okay? As quickly as you can, just one. All right, take a look at it. Any card you wanted, you know what it is. Keep it up against your stomach. Don't let anybody see. Guys, before we bring out Verna Vision, there's one more thing I'd like to tell you. I went to the NASA space station, and they were selling some stuff down there, and I bought something that was very, very cool. Now, this was very expensive. It cost me a lot of money, but I'm like a kid in a candy store. When I saw it, I'm like, oh my gosh, I got to have it. You know how that is? And so I've got it right here. This cost me a lot of money. This is a picture of the black hole, so I hope you guys like it. All right, a picture of the black hole. It was very expensive, very expensive. Yeah, see it's all black? It was very expensive. Yeah, he's got it now. All right. Whenever you see the black hole in a movie or a television show, something mysterious or magical always happens. You watch a TV show or a movie that has a black hole in it, something mysterious or magical always happens. But when somebody like Verna Vision, with her powers and abilities that she possesses, when she gets her hands on a black hole, the things she can see are truly remarkable. Guys, for the first time direct from Caesar's Palace, let's bring her out, Miss Verna Vision. Verna, come out and join us. Please give her a round of applause. Verna Vision, there she is. She's a fantastic performer. Now, Verna, we're going to put you alongside the pole here if I could. All right, we want as much space in between you as the young man as possible. Verna, I was telling the audience about you, how you like to work with children, and this young man has volunteered, and he's chosen a card out of the deck of cards. Now, I was also telling the audience about you and your powers and abilities that you possess. Ooh, see how she made her hat go down and didn't even have to snap her fingers or anything. Right. With her powers and abilities, when she gets her hands on the black hole, the things she can do are truly remarkable. So we're going to have her hang on to it with both hands, if you would. I'm going to ask you a series of questions, and I want you to answer to them to the best of your ability. Could you do that for us, please? All right. Now, this young man has a card out of a deck of cards. It has to be a red or black card, correct? Concentrate on only the color. Don't give any answers away. Let her do the work, okay? Verna, are you sensing a color from the young man? Perhaps black, perhaps red. What are you picking up from him? A color.
I feel red.
Is it red? Big round of applause for those two. Very good. Very good. Now, if it's red, it has to be a heart or a diamond, right? It has to be a heart or diamond. All right, don't let her do the work. Are you sensing hearts or diamonds from the young man over here, Verna? What are you sensing using your powers and abilities that you possess?
It's in my heart.
Is it a heart? A big round of applause again, Verna. Guys, if you want to see her show, she performs out at the Caesar's Palace every Friday night. Tickets are only $7.95, so it's a real deal to go see her show. Now, those were easy questions, though, for her, right? One thing I know about Verna Vision, she likes a challenge. She likes to be challenged. So if it's a red heart, it has to be ace through king, correct? That's 13 choices. Concentrate on the number or the denomination of that card, depending if it's jack, queen, or king, okay? Concentrate. She now has a 1 out of 13 chance. Verna, are you sensing a number now from the young man? What are you picking up from the young man? Any vibes at all?
Oh, it's a low number. I think it's under 6. I'm going to go for 5.
Is it a 5?
Hey,
Let's see it. Hey, give this young man a big round of applause. 5 of hearts. Thank you so much. Give a huge round of applause for Verna Vision. Verna, thank you for coming up and joining us. You did a just wants out of the costume. They all do, every single time. All right, thank you so much. You did a great job. Now, we're going to do another trick. Verna will come out in between that trick and come out here for us. She just wants to sit back down as quickly as possible, too.
So
All
do
right.
we need to hire her next year, Rich?
I would hire her next year. Yeah, I'm not available. She does shows. I think you can pick her up for $7.95.
Although I like this free in case we're at
Yeah, she's a lot better. I couldn't have done that.
So he put something in there.
All right, guys, let's do something else. I brought a couple friends with me today. Now, if you guys can be quiet, I'll bring them up. But in my last show earlier today, I had them in my hands, and they jumped out of my hands and ran around the audience, and it took us forever to catch them. So if you guys can be quiet, I'll bring them out. Can you do that for me? All right, let's be quiet. Their names are Sasha and Tasha. They've been coming with me to all my shows this summer. They've performed over 100 shows already. This is Sasha. Oh, she just got up from her nap. She's got those sleepy eyes. Wake up. Wake up. All right, this is Tasha. Sasha and Tasha. All right, let me see if I can catch Sasha. Hang on a minute. Oops, hold still. All right, I got Sasha. All right, this is Tasha. Guys, give a huge Vandalia welcome for Sasha and Tasha, my pet ropes, please. Sasha and Tasha, my pet ropes. Now, if I drop them into the sack and snap my fingers once, they go down through a secret hole in the bag, underneath the secret hole in the table, back up into a different bag, and now we can see where Sasha and Tasha have actually traded places. Let's give them a big round of applause. Now, if I drop them back in and snap my fingers twice, they go back down through the secret hole in the bag, underneath the secret hole in the table, back up into their own bag, and we're going to find where Sasha and Tasha are now back into their own bags. Let's give them a big round of applause, please. Big round of applause for Sasha and Tasha. The cool thing is, no one's ever even figured out this trick. It's been a great trick, and not one person has figured it out in any show that I've done. Yes?
Both colors of local, both in there.
What's that?
Both colors of local in there.
I'm sorry, could you explain yourself a little better?
Well, there's a red and a white one in one of the bags, and there's a red and a white one in the other one.
Oh, so you think that there's a red and white rope in this bag and a red and white rope in that bag?
Yeah.
What is your first name?
Jaden.
Jaden.
J-A-Y-D.
Well, Jaden, I don't want to lie to you. You're correct. He's right, guys. There is a red and white rope in each bag. Guys, give a huge round of applause for Sasha and Tasha's parents. He's right. There's a red and white rope in each bag. Is that what you meant?
Nope.
What did you mean? I'm sorry. I'm confused. Would you
We're
explain?
now embarrassed, so...
No, don't be embarrassed. No. Don't be embarrassed. Explain yourself. It's okay.
I thought there was a red one and a white one.
Oh, so you think there's another rope in each bag?
Yeah.
You know what? I'm confused. Would you come up and show us? Because I'm not. Come on up. It's all right. Come on up.
Go, Jaden, you're okay.
Yeah, it's okay, Jade. I just get confused. I do a lot of shows, and I just want to make sure I understand you correctly. What are you saying now?
I'm saying that there's a...
Did you want to check that bag?
I just found it.
Did you want to check that bag too?
Well, you did just take them out.
Give a round of applause. I got to tell you why I like magic so much. When I'm doing a trick, I'm taking you down a path. I'm showing you a trick. I'm entertaining you. I have you down this path a long ways. What you don't realize is I went down that path even before a long time ago. So that's what makes it cool about misdirection. And when you learn books from the magic, or when you learn tricks from the magic books over here, you can do the same thing. You can take your friends and family down an adventurous path of magic where you're performing for them and having fun. What they don't know is you went down that path a long time ago, and you can learn the exact same thing from the books. It makes it a lot of fun, actually. All right, you guys ready for more?
Yeah.
All right, let's have some more fun.
Yeah.
I could use, how much time we got? I could use 2 volunteers. This young man's coming up. And let me bring up, you've been up, Paige. Did you want to come up? All right, cool. Let me see, I'm looking for the right person for the trick here. All right, young lady, come on up. Now, this young lady is going to do all the work for us. I'm going to have you stand here. What is your first name? Claire, you're going to do all the work. This guy has an easy job. He's just going to stand still. Put your back to the wall. I have a book here. This is not a regular book. This is a book that has compartments in it. All right? I'll put that away. This is my prediction right in here. That's only one piece of paper now, right? All right, that's my prediction inside here. I want you to hang on to that. Don't let anybody get into it, okay? You are going to do all the work. You see the white box? Grab it, put it on the blue table. Have the green part facing the audience. All right? You see the slit right there? I want you to look inside and see if you see any green pieces of paper. Look inside the slit. Any green pieces of paper? Nope, of course not. Grab those pens, put them in your hand, please, if you will. All of them. Grab the pieces of paper, put them in your hand. Claire, right? Claire, I want you to go out into the audience and give a pen and a piece of paper to every adult that you can, or some of the older kids, okay? So if you want to go around, I'll let you do that. Go around and give a pen and a piece of paper to the adults or the older kids. When you get a pen and paper, please do not write anything down. They're just going to use them to write something down.
But we cannot write.
Oh, she's taking care of it, guys. You don't have to say anything. She'll handle it. She's a professional. A pen and a piece of paper. Claire, if they don't take it from you, let me know. Well, I'll have a chat with them. We had an adult once that wouldn't take the pen and paper from a little girl. And we're like, oh, come on. We made her. I told her if she didn't take the pen and paper, I was going to bring her up for a trip. Hand about as quickly as you can. Ooh, Verna Vision's going to participate. That's not really fair. She already knows what it's going to be.
Well, you did say every grown-up.
I did. And we don't have enough for every grown-up. Once you're out of pens, come on back. You have more paper than pens, Claire. If you have a child in your lap, you guys can work together. I encourage that. Claire, once you're out of pens, come back up. Oh, she's seen the show before? Standard joke when a child tries. Yeah, people that sit in the back think they're out of my reach, but they're really not. Not out of Claire's reach. Claire, come back up. You've done a fabulous job. Let's give Claire a round of applause. Claire, I'm going to have you put the paper on the table right there if you would. Claire, stand right here for us. Those of you who have a paper and pen, listen carefully. Write down a number between 1 and 1,000. Any number you want. Don't let anybody see it. Then fold your paper over once. Fold it over a second time. Raise your hand, and Claire will come out and collect your pen and paper. Claire, you might want to go out there ahead of time, collect your pen and paper. Claire, if your hands get full, you can come back and drop some stuff off, okay? Between 1 and 1,000. Don't let anybody see it. Fold your paper over once. Fold it over a second time. Claire will come and keep your hand high so Claire can see you. You're doing great, Claire. Claire, your payment today for doing all this, so I'll let you check out a library book. Yeah, just use your library card, it's free. Ha, you got it, didn't you? Claire, you're doing fantastic. If your hands get full, you can come back. Is there anybody else who has a pen and paper that she missed? She got them all? Wow, she's fast. Pens on the table? Pens on the table, papers in the slit, Claire. She's doing all the work. He has my prediction inside that book. I have not touched anything since I gave him the book. Claire, you done? Excellent job. You see the two side flaps? They're Velcroed shut. Would you open them up, please, both of them? See the green tab? Pull it all the way back. Would you grab onto this green tab? Pull all the way forward. Do you see the papers you put in the box? I want you to pull out one piece of paper, any one you want, stand next to this young man. Sir, you have my prediction inside the book, correct? Open it up, pull out my paper, put the book on the table. Now I want both of you to unfold your paper and look at the number. Don't say it out loud, don't show it to each other, just look at your number. When I count to 3, I want both of you to say your number out loud together. 1, 2, 3. Say it together.
946.
What was yours? 946. A perfect match. Give these guys a round of applause. I'll give you that. Thanks for coming up, guys. Great job. Excellent job. All right, I need another volunteer. I could use, I'm going to grab 2 more volunteers. If I've used you, keep your hand down. Let's bring up some new people. The young lady right there. All right, 2 young ladies. All right, what is your first name?
McKinley Road.
Oh, just your first name is all I need. McKinley. And Addison, I'm going to take off my watch for this trick. I have 2 coins on the table. We have a gold coin and a silver coin. This is one of my favorite coin tricks to do. How many coins do you see? Say it out loud so they can hear you. 2. Very good. How many coins?
2.
Very good. 2 coins go into the hand. Is that correct?
Yes.
I'm going to close my hand. I'm going to reach inside. We're going to take out the gold. Let's take out the gold coin. We take the gold coin, drop it into my pocket. That leaves how many coins into the hand? She says 1.
1.
Actually, there's 2. The trick is done at 2 coins. Let me try this again. I don't want you to be confused. How many coins do you see? 2. 2 coins go into the hand. Is that correct? I'm going to close my hand. I'm going to reach inside. I'm going to take out the silver coin. We take the silver coin. We drop it into the pocket. That leaves how many coins into the hand? She says 1. Actually, there's still 2. See, the trick is done at 2 coins. Let me do this again. Guys, this is magician math, not school math, so don't get confused, please. All right, magician math, not school math. How many coins do you see?
2.
Very good. How many coins? You hold on to the gold coin. You have gold and I have silver. Is that correct? I'm going to take the silver one, put it into my hand. Is that correct? Yes? No? All right. I'm going to close the hand. When I do, make sure nothing goes from the sleeve into the hand, okay? Still 1 coin?
Yes, still 1 coin.
All right, watch it like a hawk. All right, make sure nothing gets in that hand. I want you to take your coin, the gold one, drop it into my pocket like a little coin slot. You dropped your coin in, correct. So tell us how many coins are in that hand.
2.
She says 2. Oh, it's a guess. Well, actually, there's still 2. See, the trick is done at 2 coins. We talked about that in the beginning. Let me try this again. All right, 2 coins go into the hand. Is that correct? I take out 1 coin, and that's correct. The silver one. We take the silver coin, right? We drop it into the pocket. That leaves how many coins into the hand? She says 2.
2.
Actually 0. The trick's over with. But give these guys a big round of applause. Thanks, guys, for coming up. You did a great job. Nope, I got to take that to my next show. All right. They always want the money. Always want the money. All right. Guys, I want to thank you very much for coming today. We have a very full house. Back here on the last shelf, they have magic books that are available for checkout. And then I believe they're doing popsicles. Is that correct? So thank you very much for coming. We'll have you guys move that way and have a wonderful, wonderful